I mean, I think the saying's been said, to whom much is given, much is required. When you are given a special ability because of the knowledge and the training that you've received, you have to honor that gift that you've been given and give back to your community. I think, though, that the best that we can do is to have attorneys, volunteer, and I mean, there has to be more stepping up to the plate. The Lawyer on Loan program was one of NLSA's, I think, great successes, and it's a win-win situation for firms and for NLSA, because you're having an attorney who is, been practicing law for just a few years, go in and really get excellent experience across the board. It's going to give them so much more self-confidence and ability to be a star at the firm, and at the same time, you're allowing somebody who has a really good skill set to provide, services around the clock to the poor. So I think that we have to have more innovative approaches like Lawyers on Loan, but we have to have the commitment from the firms and from the attorneys at the top of those firms who make the decisions to go forward with providing pro bono legal services. The situations that the people who are coming to NLSA with are so important to them. I mean, this is, being able to get Social Security. It's their income to be able to live, being able to keep their house, being able to be protected from abuse. Those are all, things that threaten their existence. And so the type of support and need that NLSA provides is just so important. The opportunity for you to make a phone call and for you to immediately get hooked in to a system that's already existing with mentors. You have attorneys at NLSA who are willing to help you. I mean, they'll go down and hold your hand for your first time in court for a protection from abuse order. And they'll also give you the names and numbers of attorneys out there who typically do volunteer. And it's a way for you to develop a network with other attorneys in the community. Simply by calling NLSA. It's so easy to be able to volunteer. It doesn't get any easier. I mean, the time is now, because there's always going to be another challenge that you're going to be facing. And the longer that you're practicing, the more that's required of you. So I think that it makes sense to make the commitment up front to try to do what you can do. If you start delegating up front a certain amount of money to go to neighborhood legal services, it's just going to become a part of who you are.